So before we get into this, big news drop, Tom Brady retiring. I didn't think this day would ever come, and frankly, I still don't even really believe it. I won't believe it until I don't see him show up to that first game next year. Now, mixed feelings about this. Had he retired 2 years ago, it would have been very sad, and I would have been a little devastated about it. But now that he was playing for the Buccaneers and he's retiring, I'm very happy that he's retiring. I do not like seeing him play for another team. So yeah, but now that he's going to be retiring, I can go back to loving him again, which is great. I can even put on the old Tom Brady shirt again because I've refused to wear that the last 2 years. The second that he switched to the Bucks, I never wore that shirt again. But I can bring it back out. I don't have his jersey though. I just have like a Tom Brady shirt, but that's besides the point. Tom Brady is the GOAT, no doubt about it. Has been for a long time, and he has exceeded the standards of what it means to be the GOAT. Um, Thank you for 6 Super Bowls, and I'm not thanking you for the seventh that you won, but you know what? Good job, man. I mean, wow, 7 Super Bowls, but thank you for 6 of them. An incredible gift uh, that Tom Brady was for New England. Absolutely most insane NFL career I think you'll ever see in your lifetimes. I don't think you'll ever see another player like Tom Brady again. So I mean, it's just wow. Just the fact that we might never see him play again. We won't see him play again unless he's lying. He pulls a Gronkowski and benedicts me again. I don't know, but I mean, wow. Just what a what a performance. Almost 45 years old. But I do hope though, and I really do hope this, that he just comes to New England for one day, just signs with New England for one day, retires a Patriot, come back home, retire for the team that you belong on. Enough about that. Let's get into this video. So first, let's review the divisional round games. So first off, we had the Bengals Titans game. Now this game pretty much went exactly as I predicted it. It was a highly contended game, went down to the wire, but in the end, the Bengals took it, and that's exactly what I thought would happen. Like I said, I didn't think the Titans are really as good as their record says they were. I thought they were a team that could have easily been upset, and a team that I pretty much had confidence that the Patriots would beat had they been able to go against them, which they did in the regular season. I was not shocked by the result. I had a good feeling that the Bengals were going to actually beat the Titans, as crazy as that sounds, and that was my prediction, and I was correct on this game. Not much more else to say. 49ers Packers. This was a highly contended game like I predicted it. It went down to the wire, but did not end the way I predicted it. The 49ers ended up winning this game. Now, the thing is, what was surprising to me about this game was that the Packers really were playing the better game. They were the better team pretty much throughout this entire game, but they ended up losing when it came down to it. Now, that kind of sucks, but what really went down here, we have to analyze this, is the Packers just didn't capitalize on their opportunities. They had ample opportunities to extend their lead, while the 49ers really unable to do much offensively, but they just didn't get it done. We give credit to the 49ers defense as well for keeping the Packers from doing anything like that, but the Packers have had too many opportunities in this game to extend that lead and win it, but they just couldn't get it done, and so the 49ers stole the game from them. And yeah, I mean, I got this prediction wrong. It was not how I thought this game was going to go down, but that's what happened. And yeah, Bills Chiefs game. This game, pretty much for the most part, went exactly how I predicted it. A lot of offense, decently high score, and highly contested down to the wire. What I didn't predict happening was the Bills basically winning the game and the Chiefs pushing it into overtime with like 13 seconds left after the Bills had pretty much said, yeah, we won this game. And then the Chiefs, of course, stole the game and won it in overtime. I didn't think it was going to come down to that, but I was predicting a highly contested game that was going to go down to the wire. Now, I was correct in my prediction in saying the Chiefs were going to win this game against the Bills. I don't think the Bills really are that good of a team when all is said and done. But I also really don't think the Chiefs are that great of a team when all is said and done. But I also believe that these two teams are very evenly matched, and they are decently good teams. So, yeah, they're good teams, and I think this game went the way that it should have. The Chiefs were the better team in this matchup, and they won against the Bills, as I predicted. Rams Bucks game. Like the other divisional round games, this was a very close game. It went down to the wire, but it did not go like I predicted it. Yes, I thought the Rams would put up a good fight, but no, did I think that Tom Brady and the Bucks, that sounds gross coming out of my mouth, Tom Brady and the Bucks, would lose to the Rams. I thought they would get the job done. I thought they were the better team in this scenario, and they fought, but the Rams did what they needed to win this game. You know, keep Tom Brady off the field as much as possible and stop him from capitalizing too much. Put him in a situation where he can't come back. And that's what they did. It went down to the wire. It was only a 3-point difference in the score, but the Rams took this game, and I did not see that happening. But yes, that is what happened. So I was correct on both my AFC divisional round predictions, but wrong on both of my NFC divisional round predictions. So, hey, it happens. Half and half. Not so bad. At least I was right on one conference. But let's get into the remaining playoff games, which are the championship games, the AFC conference game, and the NFC conference game, and what my predictions are there. And then we can talk about the new potential Super Bowl that I predict happening. So, first up, once again, it's the fucking Bengals going up against the Chiefs for the AFC championship game. Now, every time I make one of these videos, it is very close to the Bengals playing a game for whatever fucking reason. So I'm guessing that I'm some kind of weird good luck charm for the Bengals. I don't know why, but this happens. It's just the story every week. They're playing first and they're winning. So yeah, this video might not be uploaded until that game is already in session. But nonetheless, let me talk about this game. I don't really have to talk about it too much because this is a matchup that I actually predicted correctly since I correctly predicted both of the AFC divisional round games. Obviously, my prediction for the AFC championship matchup was also going to be correct, which was the Bengals Chiefs. So my opinion remains the same. I think that the Bengals are going to win this game in an upset. I think the Chiefs are not that great of a team. I don't think they're this win all be all team. And I think that they can be beat by the Cincinnati Bengals. The Cincinnati Bengals have been hot. They proved it. They can beat the Titans, which isn't that great of accomplishment in my opinion, but it proves something that they're able to knock down the first seed. It still has a little bit of oomph to it. That gives them some momentum going into this game. And I think that the Bengals are going to succeed. I think they will, yes, I can't believe I'm saying this, go to the Super Bowl over the Chiefs. I do not think that this is going to be, a blowout game or anything. I think it is going to be a very close game. It's going to be fought hard. Obviously, the Chiefs are going to put up some points and they're going to put up a fucking fight. But no, I do not think the Chiefs are going to walk away with a victory in this one. I think the Bengals will upset the Chiefs. Now, that sounds bold, but think about it. I think it can happen. And my prediction remains the same as it did last week because I correctly predicted this matchup. Next up, we have the NFC Championship game, which is the complete opposite of what I predicted. We have the San Francisco 49ers going up against the Los Angeles Rams. And I initially predicted that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers would be going against the Green Bay Packers, but that is not what happened. This is the game we have. So this is a completely new game we're talking about here where I stand and what I predict will happen. First, let's kind of look at the background here and the pathways that both of these teams have made to get to this stage of the game. The Rams have beaten the Buccaneers, which is a great accomplishment. But like I've said before, the Buccaneers are a team that can be beat. They're not this win-all-be-all team just because Tom Brady and Gronk are on there. So even though I had the Buccaneers winning this game, it wasn't too shocking for me to see the Rams win it because I did think it was going to be a close game. But I certainly did not think the Rams are going to pull through this one. So a bit of a shocker. So I will say this about the Rams. The Rams have they have impressed me. I had them losing to the Cardinals, but really, I think the Cardinals just suck now. I think they just fell off. I thought they were going to come back and get things back in gear once the postseason came because at the time they really were the better team, but they just didn't. I think they just really blew that game. So I don't think that was that great of an accomplishment for the Rams. Although an accomplishment, I don't think it was that great of an accomplishment for the Rams. I think it was more of a failure for the Cardinals because they just totally proved that they have given up and fallen off towards the end of the season. I thought they were going to come back. They didn't. Beating the Buccaneers definitely a great accomplishment, but like I said, could have been done. But they have impressed me. The Rams have proven to me that they belong in this postseason. They're a much better team than I anticipated them being in this playoffs. I did not see him being this successful. Definitely did not see him making it to the championship round. But the 49ers, let's talk about the 49ers. They beat the Cowboys like I predicted. Like I said, the Cowboys are not this amazing team, and they do not belong in the postseason. They just can't do it. They choke. Look at Tony Romo, old choke boy. Of course, they were going to lose that. But you know what? The 49ers played a hell of a game, and they won it. So congratulations. They still beat a good team. Wasn't going to say the Cowboys were a bad team or anything. They had a good season. But congrats to that. But the biggest accomplishment here of these games is the 49ers beating the Green Bay Packers. The Green Bay Packers were a terrific team, number one in the NFC, definitely deserved, had a great season, and it was just shocking to me that they lost this game. But the 49ers did something to stop the Packers. They got their defense up and did not allow the Packers to extend that lead. They were leading the entire game until the 49ers stole it. Their defense has proven an effective strategy to stop Aaron Rodgers from moving the ball down the field. Even when there's seconds left, Aaron Rodgers can sometimes still move the ball down the field. So have to give them a credit for that. Also have to say, okay, what the hell are you doing? Packers offense, you should have been able to capitalize more, but definitely a terrific accomplishment here. So both of these teams have earned their way to this championship round. But here's what I think is going to happen. When all is said and done, I think that the 49ers are the better team here. I think the 49ers are the team that is going to win this game. I do not see the Rams walking away with this one. The Rams, although they have impressed me, I still think there's a lot of weakness to that team that can be exploited, especially by a team like the 49ers or had they gone against the Green Bay Packers. I think the 49ers have proven that they can stop some of the most effective teams that are in the NFL. And I think that Jimmy G is a better quarterback than Matt fucking Stafford. So I think the 49ers defense is really going to be key to this game. But also the Rams are going to build up some heavy defense too because that is going to be the strategy. I think you're going to get more defensive football in this game. I don't think it's going to be a terrific offensive shootout because I think the key for both of these teams to really win is to stop, to not allow points. I think that's kind of the big key thing here because Matt Stafford and his offense, I don't see him putting up a lot of points and duking up in this game. Jimmy G, I could see it, but the Rams have proven they have a great defense as well. But I just think the 49ers are the team that is going to win this game to pull away with squeak this one out because I think that they are the better team, a better design team, and I think they're more deserving of this win when all is said and done. I think the Rams are going to lose this game, and I think their luck has run out. So it leaves us with the 49ers and the Bengals in the Super Bowl. Now, what the fuck happened here, right? I mean, what is this? But yeah, this is what we're left with if my predictions are correct for tonight. Now, a lot of people are going to look at this game and say, okay, the 49ers are walking away with this one. Easy, right? But I don't think so because you know what? The Cincinnati Bengals, they ain't shit anymore. They have fucking proven that to me. They do not suck balls. I don't know why they're not sucking dick anymore. I don't know what the fuck is going on, man. But damn, they have shocked me, man. They have fucking shocked me. Now look, the Bengals are going to play their fucking hearts out here because if they can win a Super Bowl, not only would it be their first Super Bowl win, it would also be the first Super Bowl win by any Big Cat team because the Bengals, the Jaguars, the Lions, and the Panthers have never won a Super Bowl ever, not once. So this would be a big victory if the Bengals can squeak this one out. But obviously, they're going against the 49ers, and the 49ers are the better team here. I don't think I need to explain too much of why they're the better team here, but they definitely are going to play a more effective offensive strategy against the Cincinnati defense, and they're certainly going to press hard with the 49ers defense to put it into Joe Burrow's show. And look, I think this is where the Bengals' luck runs out. You know, they have fought their way here without a doubt. You know, theoretically, if they beat the Chiefs tonight, which I think they will, but can they really take on the big man and the big show? Can they really handle that Super Bowl pressure against the 49ers? 49ers are a team that with Jimmy G have already been in the Super Bowl, uh, although they lost to the Chiefs. But they have a little more experience with that type of a high pressure, high stakes game. The Bengals, no. Now look, I think it's still going to be a close game. I think the Bengals can compete a lot harder than I initially thought they could, and they have impressed the shit out of me. So I think it is going to be a close game, a weird Super Bowl for sure. There's probably some really creepy shit's going to happen, like maybe a fucking helmet catch again or some bullshit like that. But I think the 49ers are going to walk away with this win, and they're going to win the Super Bowl this year. That is my prediction. An odd one. Yeah, but I think that is what's going to happen here. I think the 49ers are going to take the Super Bowl. And yeah, they get the Lombardi trophy this year. I guess that's kind of cool because it's not actually at all. I mean, not at all, really. It's not the Patriots, so fucking who cares? But yeah, they're going to win, predictively. If I'm wrong, on these AFC Championship games, and I'll be making another video once again next week. If not, then there's no fucking point of me making a video because then my Super Bowl prediction will exist, and whoever I predict to win or lose that game will exist. And then maybe we could do a review after the Super Bowl. I don't know. But that's pretty much it. See ya.